these Kenyans are really being treated to cheap politics. Yeah? Very cheap politics at the expense of addressing the real issues that affect the Kenyan. In fact, Leslie was arrested here, just outside here. We have Intel. After Al-Fajiri, he was living Al-Fajiri. That's why he was arrested. He was not abducted. Yeah, those are the facts. But like Dr. John is asking, this is a 42-year-old man. why is the father speaking for an adult? You know, why is it now being... And see, I also like to criticize you people in the media, because now the media is giving too much publicity to nonsense, in my view. You know, if he recorded a statement, can you even see what statement did he record at Kilimani police station? What did he say in that statement? Trevor, there are bigger issues affecting this country today.
One of them would be who is abducting the Kenyans. How come that has never been answered?
Yes, and I think for me, that's part of the problem I have with this government. I disagree with Sigei when he says this is a functional government. What is functional about this government? Kenyans are complaining about everything. People are being abducted, people are being killed. You have a president who says there are no abductions. You have got an inspector general of police who say it is not us. Now you've got an NIS director being blamed. I mean, what is functional about this government? It's actually dysfunctional. Let's just admit our mistakes and try to correct them. You know, I asked, maybe Sigei can now tell us, now that he's here, I know he's on the side of government. 3 years on, we are seeing back the president on top of cars campaigning.
Yeah, that's our next topic, so we'll talk about
we will. We will. But you see, okay, what about the promises that were made in 2022? You know, creation of jobs, you know, all those things. Like even in Mumias the other day, people are now mocking this government, saying that, you know, go to your accounts and look at the, is it?
The bonuses.
The bonuses. You know, I've called a few friends. There's nothing like that. I think the problem with this government is lies. And I've said it many times in your shows here, Trevor. If you can't stop lying, at least reduce them. Yeah? At least reduce them. Because the lying is too much. You're telling us Chief Shah is working. There are testimonies where people are actually saying they're dying in hospitals. I mean, just need to go to Kenyatta National Hospital. Yeah? And you'll see for yourself the suffering Kenyans are going through. It's these young people, the reason these young people are actually being killed, because they're now protesting about bad governance in this country. And I'm so happy that the younger generation is actually coming up, because this for me is true succession planning. Even if you go back to our customary, African customary, you know, traditions. You know, the younger people must be able to take over, you know, the community at some point. And I feel so sad that they are now being killed, they're being abducted. And I ask myself this question, Trevor, what really is the value of abducting a young Kenyan armed with a phone, just exercising freedom of expression and speech? What value is there? Yeah. I find it also very cheap that people in government, those who are pro-government, can claim, make an outrageous claim that people are self-abducting. Well, why should I self-abduct myself? I mean, seriously. And I've seen, I mean, self-abduct myself. I abduct myself for what purpose? Yeah. I disappear myself for what purpose? I think we should now, the government should be able to deep down and say, okay, who is this criminal gang? Even if it's not government, then let government come and say, it's not government that's doing it, but there's a criminal gang that's probably doing it. And for what reason? Because the whole thing is political. We know it kicked off from the 25th of June last year on the protest of the finance bill of 2024. And that's when, I mean, you know, Trevor, people say that, you know, we may have been born at night, but it was not last night. So we are not guests in this country. Yeah. You know, we know there's a concatenation of events